All right. Hello, hello. Oh,
Hello, friends.
yay, we made it.
Woo!
We made it through a hurricane, or I made it through a hurricane and you slept through it. Second one this year. But that's okay. We survived. Mana also did survive, I promise. And they're just taking the night off. So we promise they're okay as well. But you know what? They just survived a hurricane, so they get to take a night off.
Yeah.
Because I am such a slave driver when it comes to you guys attending these. Uh, cool. My name is Kels. I'm going to be the moron behind the controller. That is going to not get these people killed, which actually was not as hard as I thought it was going to be, considering the fact that in Until Dawn I looked at people wrong and they died. So
Yeah.
you know,
I just rewatched one of the makeup slash actually coincidentally enough it's on right now currently. My YouTube is trying to push it to me. But one of my favorite makeup slash FX artists on YouTube, Glam and Gore, would
Mhm.
highly recommend. She did it where she and her boyfriend. Oh,
Eh?
I think my dog just got himself in trouble.
Uh-oh. You need to go.
Nope, my dad's in there yelling at him.
Cool.
Uh, anyway, so she and her boyfriend were playing Until Dawn, and she turned herself into a Wendigo while he's playing. And did that, like, and the makeup looks great. But there's the point where you're in the cabin
Mhm.
at the end, and there's the big huge Wendigo fight.
Mhm.
And literally, Anthony, her boyfriend, is sitting there just doing nothing, and the controller moves on its own and kills Sam.
Oh no.
So, like, that's the this game. I feel like, we have to, like, try, it seems, almost to get murdered.
Seriously.
We're like,
I failed every single QuickTime event.
mm-hmm.
Like, how did I not murder them all?
Yeah.
I mean, clearly, I feel like I don't even have to do the serial killer disclaimer anymore. Like, I've put so much of a stain on my name. But yeah, that's me.
And of course, I'm Lemur. We've already had a dog interruption. So, reminder that that's going to continue to happen. Yeah, I mean, I don't have really anything else.
Cool.
Yeah, because literally Maverick, I didn't need to bring up the disclaimer / reminder because Maverick did that on his own, huh, buddy? Where he went. So
exactly. As it turns out, the end result of Murphy's Law is not always death. And I don't get it. I tried so hard. I'm a failure. I will take that to my grave. Anyways, what are we doing for pre-show banter today?
Tonight we are going to play my favorite game and yours. Pick your poison. A fun would you rather game where the options are all terrible.
Yep.
Uh,
Once again, not sponsored, but it could be.
Not sponsored, but it could be. Also, please come out with another. I think there might be. I need to go look at games again and see if there's maybe a new one because I feel like we're getting the same cards over and over.
Yeah.
There's no way that we've done all of them. I just keep pulling the same ones. So our first awesome choices of the night.
Mm-hmm.
Would you rather have arms for legs, or have every piece of plastic you've ever used reappear in your house?
Arms for legs. There is so much plastic in Japan. My house would be full immediately.
Yeah.
And besides, then I could, like, pick up things with my toes. Yeah. Which I guess would be fingers then. I feel like that would be useful. Like, you could be a good cat burglar. We probably had this card, and I've probably also talked about becoming a cat burglar in it. But,
Yeah, I think arms for legs just sounds better. Because, I mean, technically, medically speaking, if I remember correctly, your bones are also phalanges.
Mhm.
So medically speaking, they're the same thing. But no, yeah, arms for legs, 110%.
Well,
You could
and
get
like
cute gloves instead of shoes.
exactly. And like also, personal opinion, just gonna put that out there. Feet are ugly as shit. So like I would rather have hands.
Yeah.
Like let me just say stubbing a toe would suck a lot more if you had a finger instead, but you know. Chat says that the plastic I used reappears in my house. That means it's no longer in the landfills or environment, so I can put it out of everyone's way. But you're going to run out of room. What do you do with it?
Yeah. Like, yeah, what happens to it? I don't know.
Like, if I knew how to get rid of it, that'd be fine, but then it's still going to end up in the landfill, because I'm going to need space. Because that's what I got a house for.
Mm-hmm. I don't know.
Also,
Like,
if it's been in a landfill for that long, like, it's got bugs and shit in it, and, like, no thank you. Does the plastic have to stay with you, or can you move it once it's in your house?
It does not say, so
you could probably move it, but at the end of the day, like, we still don't have a good way to deal with plastic, so it will all eventually end up in the landfill again. You've just tossed it around.
Yeah.
And you don't get the cool, like, bonus of being able to paint your toenails like fingernails.
I don't know. I don't like this one as much. Let's move on.
Okay.
Would you rather have huge wings on your back, but be unable to fly, or be unable to distinguish between dreams and reality? I mean, okay. So thinking about it, like, what other use could those giant wings be for?
I mean, you could use them to balance.
You could use them to balance. You could use them to
carry groceries. You would never need to make more than one trip out from the grocery store.
Well, I'm just thinking too, like, you could use it as like your own personal like coat, so you could like put them around you if it's cold. You know.
I mean, I assume you can still flap them too to get a breeze when it's hot.
To slightly misquote Toy Story, you could be falling with style instead, so you could glide.
I like it.
Is that because it's not technically flying?
Yeah.
So I mean, you could still have air transport. You could just have to you could just put them straight out and glide.
Chad is on my wavelength. I can flap them at people who annoy me.
Yeah. I don't like the idea. So I don't know if I've ever talked about this on stream. My brain only lets me remember my nightmares.
Fun.
I'm sure I have nice dreams. But I never remember them.
Right.
I only remember nightmares. Or like it on very rare occasion there is an asterisk. Very rare occasion do I remember a dream.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, normally I get to remember the scary or anxiety ridden thing that my brain made up for me to experience in the middle of the night.
Yeah, that's fair.
So I would much rather have like useless wings than not be able to distinguish between what my brain makes up and what I am experiencing in real life.
Yeah, I mean, what I originally thought about was, like sometimes I will have these dreams that it's like, it's a normal day. So then I'll wake up and go, okay, like, what do you mean? Like, it's still Tuesday.
Yeah.
What? So I was thinking, like, does it really matter? But quite honestly, if you get the added bonus of wings, then let me just say, you automatically have a kick-ass Halloween costume every year.
Yeah.
So, I'm going to go with the wings, I think.
See, I would assume that, like, unlike, And already, I'm sorry, inside joke alert. But unlike having like a 5-foot wingspan that just sticks straight out from your body trying to walk around, those wings could go behind you, so you're not bothering people in tight corner spaces.
True.
As we have experienced how wings like that could work.
Yeah, really. Jesus Christ.
But like they could, there's gonna be big and oh god, what was it? Like the way that like Maleficent in the Angelina Jolie movies talks about her wings and how like would like drag behind on the ground behind her. It's like that sounds so nice. Yeah. I'd be okay with not flying. Like that'd be so much fun.
Yeah. Like plus, once again, I'm 5'0". Like I'm not terrifying, but you know what? If I got out my huge wingspan, I could be. And I feel like that is worth it just for that. I could go on runs without having to worry about it, although I don't know about going on runs with your wings extended. I feel like it's not exactly aerodynamic, but exactly, wings are your cape.
Yes.
So yeah, I think that quite honestly, I would even possibly choose to have wings without having to do it for a Would You Rather game.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong, trying to pick out like jackets and shit, awful. Would be horrible to do. But also at least it's not like pants. So where you find one nice pair of jeans and you have to wear them for the next 5 years because you don't find another pair.
Yeah. Exactly. If you're in a fight, you can spin and slap people with your wings.
Exactly.
Again, another like my dogs do this to each other all the time with their tails. Like you could it's good. It's good. Sorry, I just looked at the next two. I hate both of them.
Uh-oh. The last thing I want to say is, do you know how many crimes you could commit with wings? Like, you could jump off of buildings and use the wings to, like slow your descent and shit like that. Like, the cops aren't gonna jump off after you.
Yeah.
Like,
it'd be a lot more elegant than the the flying squirrel moment in the Batman.
Exactly.
Have you seen the Batman?
I have not seen the Batman.
Oh my god. Okay, so this is of course just for full context, making sure we are all on the same page. It's the one with Robert Pattinson as Batman.
Mm-hmm.
It's on HBO Max. You have my password now.
Good to know.
It's also a very long movie, so prepare yourself.
Ooh, we may need to take intermission.
So in between me leaning over to my friend and making Twilight jokes half the time, it was a good movie. I liked it. I liked that movie. I would like to preface that before I continue with the fact that I made a lot of jokes through the entire thing. So there's one point where I leaned over to my friend, and it was appropriately timed. I can't remember exactly when in the movie it was, but I kind of just whispered like, "The skin of a killer, Bella," and she slapped me because she was like, "Shut up." But the other the thing that gets me is there's one point where he's running away from the police because he's Batman. And for some reason the police don't trust Batman, which occasionally happens. But he jumps off of a building and like his suit turns into this flying squirrel moment. And that took me right out of the movie because I was laughing too hard.
Oh my god. Well, that's one way to design a super suit.
Like, he survives, like, spoiler alert, he survives, but the landing, he totally biffed it, and it was chef's kiss.
I mean, to be fair, I didn't necessarily think that the way that the Batman ended, and granted, like, I haven't seen it, so I could be wrong, but I didn't think it was him jumping off a building and landing as a, like, stain on the ground.
No.
So...
Hold on. You're backlit. I cannot see what color that is at all.
Cops do hate anyone who makes them look incompetent, but also they'd have to be able to identify me. And I know that you'd think someone with wings would be immediately identifiable. But quite honestly, all I'd have to do is become like some rich philanthropist and donate a little bit of money, and they would let me go. So,
just be Bruce Wayne and you'd be good.
Exactly.
All right. Hold on, I need to help my mom look for something real quick. I'll be
Okay.
right here, but I'm going to introduce our next Would You Rather so we can talk while I'm looking for this thing.
Sounds good.
So, I hate both of these. Would you rather have every pimple you get last a whole year or never trim your fingernails ever again?
Oh, those are both horrible.
I told you.
Oh,
Both horrible.
I hate both of those. I don't. What?
Yeah, they both suck. I don't understand.
Because, like, after a while, you know, like, the first few pimples that you get, and, like, granted, I don't get very many, but, like, the first few you get, it would be like, okay, like, these are going to last a year, but, like, as you go through that year, you're going to get more.
Yeah.
So, like, I don't like that one.
I tend to get them or get pimples in very inconvenient for me places.
Sounds about right.
And I feel like anybody who has acne can decipher what I mean by that in their own way. And there's multiple meanings to where that location could be. But also, I have to trim my nails. Like, I actually, like, I feel there are times when after I've trimmed my nails that I, like, it's like I have gotten a massage or something. I feel relaxed. I feel better. Like, I need to trim my nails actually right now because they're getting a little long and I don't want them to tear.
Yeah.
Never trim your fingernails again is how it is phrased. So I don't know if that means you couldn't have someone else do it.
I mean, I think that the only way to kind of make this a fair comparison across the board is saying no.
Yeah.
So.
Because, I mean, with the pimple, it's like, God, they're both horrible.
They're both awful. Like,
and it's our game, so we can decide no.
Yeah.
Is the answer.
Exactly. Like, the answer to this is absolutely neither.
Yeah.
But, yeah, no, like, and, like, the problem is, sometimes my nails will get too long because I'm just doing other things. But, like, it makes it hard to type on the keyboard and shit like that. So, like, I couldn't even do my job.
Yeah.
But having a pimple, like, on my nose under where my glasses sits for a year would be hell, and I'd just stop wearing my glasses. So,
yeah.
I think that we have finally found a comparison that neither of these is a winner.
No.
I can't choose. Suck. I'm with Chad. We break the rules and we refuse to play this one.
Yeah. So let's do one more and then get to saving some people.
Yep.
So, would you rather only be able to communicate through Morse code or go on stage in 5 minutes as the lead act for a stand-up comedy show with 50,000 people in the audience?
What was the first one again? Read that.
Only be able to communicate through Morse code.
I'll do the stand-up for 5 minutes. It would suck. It would be awful. Mostly because I don't know how to do stand-up at all. But honestly, like, other than having 50,000 people, like, it's just me doing exactly this. And quite honestly, what are they going to do? They've come in to watch a stand-up comedy show. I don't know.
Yeah.
They can hear me ramble about my life for 5 minutes.
Yeah. I honestly, I think all I would need to do is tell them about the one time that I almost choked on a piece of bologna when I was like 7, and that would be the end of it.
I feel like you now need to tell this story.
I have friends that I have told this story to who, like, they laugh to this day looking at bologna, and it's just like, I am so stupid. So, the story. So, you know, when you're a kid and you're just obsessed with food, there's like a food that you're just like, this is my shit. So for a very long time growing up, I really loved bologna.
Okay, I do have to ask, like, I've never had bologna. It's the stuff, like, it comes in the package, you, like, have it on sandwiches and stuff like that?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. It's very processed sandwich meat.
Okay.
I prefer, as an adult, I prefer turkey bologna. There are bolognas that are mixed meats. very similar to like hot dogs. You can get things that are just purely one type of meat or another or mixed. But anyway, my mom would go and buy us a, it doesn't say how long the stand-up has to be, so, so mom would buy us, like, we would get, like, a container of bologna that we could have for a snack. And it got to the point where, and I understand this now more as an adult, that, like, she didn't want to have to be, like, it's expensive to be buying all this bologna, so we would get limited to how many pieces of bologna we could have in a day. And so I'm standing in the kitchen, and I had my bologna for the day, so I was sneaking another one. And I thought I heard someone coming, so I shoved the entire thing in my mouth. And it covered basically the back of my throat.
Uh-oh.
And in my panic between stealing being a bologna thief, so stealing bologna, thinking that I was about to get caught stealing the bologna, I forgot I could breathe out of my nose. And I almost passed out in the kitchen. Because I was so panicked about getting caught for being a bologna thief that I forgot I could breathe out of my nose for too long. I don't know how long it was. But eventually, as I'm like calming down and like coming back into myself, I remembered I could breathe through my nose and started breathing, and then calmed down, and then got the bologna out of my mouth and ate it. Or like unstuck and ate it.
Hyperventilation by bologna is a new one.
I almost suffocated on bologna because I forgot I could breathe through my nose. And that's how you know anxiety is stupid.
Exactly.
Anxiety doesn't make any sense.
It absolutely does not. I am with you on that.
Anyway, so that would be the story that I would tell, and everybody would just be like, "Oh my god," and then I'd be like, "There you go."
Yeah.
That was my stand-up act. Good night.
I mean, look, here's the thing. I could stand there for an hour and, like, not say anything other than, like, asking people in the audience their name and where they're from. Like, it doesn't say the stand-up has to be good.
No, it just says that you have 5 minutes until it happens.
Like... But that is so much better than only being able to communicate in Morse code. So...
Yeah. Well, like, so this spring, the comedian Gabriel Iglesias, you may also know him as Fluffy, came, and we saw him at one of our outdoor theaters. And I don't know, I think that he was supposed to only be on for an hour, but like he ended up going for an hour, like it ended up being like maybe 15, 20 minutes after the set was supposed to be over that he realized he had gone over time, and then he kept going.
Well,
like it was great. It was raining and it was a lot, but he said he'd never performed in the rain before, so that was cool for us. Anyway,
yeah, nice.
But like there's just like like there's not, you might have a set of like, even though you're the headliner, you could just be like, well, it's only like a half an hour show.
Yeah.
I mean, that really sucks to have 50,000 people there for that, but like,
I mean, look, if I'm going to bomb, I'll just go out hard. It's fine.
I'm pretty sure between the bullshit, because I mean, I just told you, that I almost died as a child because I forgot I could breathe out of my nose. Can you imagine the other nonsense that I could tell you about that I have done?
Right? Like, I was trying to think, like, I don't even know if I had more than 5 minutes to prep that I would be able to put together a set. Like, literally, you would have to just throw me out there and have me do improv, because if you told me, like, 3 days before, I still could not put together a coherent set and would still be hyperventilating 5 minutes beforehand going, oh my god, I'm about to go out in front of 50,000 people. I have no idea what I'm saying. And you'd be sitting there going, what the fuck did you just do for the last 3 days?
Yeah.
I don't know.
See, my problem is, so I used to be, I mean, I don't like public speaking, still, but I used to be really afraid of it. My brain one of the times, so the first time I remember speaking in front of a very large group was my freshman year of high school. I got to speak in front of a large group of people at our at the state capitol. Um, this is where like our childhoods are starkly different, and I don't think we would have necessarily been friends.
No, probably not.
But because I was literally getting an award for being the youth volunteer of the year for the state of Oregon.
Oh yeah, no, we would not have. It's a
Anyway.
good thing we met later in life. We'll just put it that way.
Yeah. But I remember. See, this is what happens to me every time I public speak. I remember my name being called. I remember standing up from my table. I remember walking up to the podium, and I remember going back to my seat. Apparently, I had a very nice speech.
Oh, good.
I could not tell you what I did. I remember adults that I did not know afterwards, besides like my family all said I did a good.
Mm-hmm.
But I had adults come up to me afterwards to tell me how good I did as a 15-year-old speaking in front of all these people, and I cannot tell you a single thing I said. So that's how my brain copes with public speaking. It'd probably be the same thing with the stand-up bit. Like,
yeah, I mean, you just block it all out anyways, so
Yeah.
I mean, granted, 50,000 people, one of them is probably going to do a blog post at least, but
Yeah.
Like, what do you care about one anonymous blogger?
Oh gosh. Okay. Now that we've done this, I need to take a quick bathroom break. So before we actually get started, so I'll be right back.
Okay. I'll catch up with chat. I couldn't tell a story from my life because I forget everything interesting about myself. I was surprised that someone at my college reunion found me memorable because I somehow forgot that I used to walk around the dorm with bunny ears. Quite honestly, I have the opposite. Well, it's like the same problem, but almost different. So I was talking to one of my newer coworkers about my life, and like every time that I brought up something that it's like, oh yeah, like not from the States. I used to be a former translator. Now I work, in cybersecurity, blah, 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 blah. And every time she was like, oh my God, you're like so interesting. It was like, am I? Really? So I have the opposite problem, but also then I also think that nothing about me is interesting. And at this point, I've now rambled on these streams for like 3 years of my life or however long we've been doing them. So I feel like I'm a little bit desensitized. Although I will say I still get nervous during our solo streams, so maybe that's a thing. The first time I went to an open mic night, I tried to do a life advice thing. One of the sentences I remember saying is moral of the story don't be a rapist. And quite honestly, that is a great moral of the story. That should be the moral of probably not every story, but a lot more stories than there are than it is for them. I know English. So it's a good moral of the story. I do agree. Don't be a rapist. So yeah. Well, while we are waiting for Lemur, we can go ahead and get started, because this takes forever to load up. We will continue. We are on, oh, who are we on? That's an epilogue. Why does that say it? Oh, okay, never mind. I understand how it's doing that. I was looking at the dates and going, why does that say it's in June? And then remembered that, no, they're doing it the European way. Because I got very confused because the one under that is 25. And as far as I remember, I do not remember a 25th month. I could be wrong, though. We could have added more of them. I don't know what it would be called. 25th of Burr? I don't know. Another funny story is that I used to be in a mock trial class and I made up a bunch of silly headcanons about the trial, like the victim being the defendant's long-lost father. You know what? I like it. I've always wanted to do mock trial. I did speech and debate for 1 year in high school, and I was awful at it. Like, I still remember the first time doing it, and I didn't really understand what it was. And like I didn't get any time to prep, and they had me go against one of the best debaters on the team. And so she's over here with this topic, and like she's got sources and facts and all of that. And obviously I don't have anything because I've just like shown up. I think I was there with a friend actually. So I wasn't even supposed to be taking part in it. And like I made up a statistic completely on the spot, and she asked me, like, where did you come up with it? And it was like,
Hello, I'm back.
so I made it up. Hi, welcome back.
Just fun tummy problems.
Oh.
Okay.
Cool.
What are we talking about?
The fact that I used to be in speech and debate for 1 year in high school, and they had the first time I did it, they had me go against like one of our best debaters. So she already had all of these like facts and stuff that she'd researched about the topic, and I like had absolutely nothing. So when I was doing it, I made up a statistic. And she immediately called me on it, like, where's that statistic from? And I had to admit that I made it up. So it was great. Cool. You got our walkthrough?
We're in chapter 3, right?
Yes, I believe so.
Okay.
Cool. All right. Yep, chapter 3, Trouble in Paradise. Exactly. My source is that I made it the fuck up.
Yeah.
Stupid game. What are we in middle school? Why should I even care? Anybody can kiss anybody. Stupid. Stupid.
That moment when you know that Nick is going to get bit tonight, but it's not going to be in the kinky way. I wonder what's back here. We've never gone this direction. Is there anything I need to pick up here, by the way?
Chapter opens with Abigail, who needs to move forward and exit the woods to trigger a cutscene with Nick. So not necessarily.
Okay. I don't know why it keeps changing my view, so... Not everyone can kiss everyone. Moral of the story is, don't be a rapist. I think you missed that comment on chat. Alright, so moving forward. Once again, I am struck by the fact that her ass seems to have its own light, and I still don't quite understand how this works, but that's okay. To be fair, she does have a nice ass, so... Alright, creepy voice. We're just gonna ignore that. It's fine. Do-do-do-do, Like, girl, you are out in the middle of a dark forest and you're just wandering the fuck around, like... Is it that her leggings are really dark? Because, like... I don't know. She's got, like, white on her butt. Maybe they're just really faded right there?
And her pants are probably...
Exactly. All of her clothes are very dark except for that one area. Which, granted, like, I guess if it wasn't dark, you couldn't see that, like, she had an ass, so... Maybe that's why it has its own light, is because otherwise, like, she just looks like she doesn't have a butt. Let's go down this way, because I think I just went around in a giant circle. Yeah, we're the ones projecting whenever we call someone a slut. It's fine. Call out?
Yes, call back.
Okay.
Nick!
Abby? Shout again!
I'm over here!
I'm coming!
Nick!
Hey.
Hey, there's something creepy in the
Hey.
woods, but now I've remembered I'm mad at you. It's fine.
Hi.
You ran off.
Do we get to make out with him?
I mean, one of the next options is kiss, so.
Woo! All right, what do we want to do? Evasive or honest?
Honest.
Okay.
I think that game just got a little too intense for me.
Right. Yeah, I know what you mean.
Cautious or direct?
Cautious.
Okay. It is Emma's fault.
So,
Very much is.
all that stuff back there.
Oh my gosh. Emma really wanted to make Jacob jealous, huh?
You think?
I mean, yeah, why the heck else would she kiss me like that?
True.
I was just playing along.
Oh.
Yeah. It's just a game, right?
Right.
Oh, hold on. I gotta be right back, guys. Sorry.
Okay. We're gonna kiss.
Yes.
For that matter, Emma is also directly provoking Jacob's worst behavior. He's mostly at fault, but like literally, the two of them are just they deserve each other, but also they deserve to be alone. Also, Nick is falling for us, so.
Mm-hmm.
Should we look?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we probably actually shouldn't look for the creepy thing in the woods, but you know, this is how it goes in horror movies and games, and this is how we're all gonna die. But we can't all die, because that's not the point of this.
Is it another boar?
It's too growly.
Is it a bear?
It's too fast.
Why are we just staring at it? Go! Leave!
Run!
Sorry, Nick. Can't avoid it. Yeah, is it edible? Alright, we're gonna help Nick, because I think that's what I'm supposed to do, and we are going off script, so... Nick was falling for us, so... Oh. Okay, nope, we probably should help Nick. Nah. Okay, we'll just leave him there. Alright, some quick time events. Hide or run, hide or run, hide or run. We're gonna run. I don't think we've ever run before in hindsight, so maybe we shouldn't have run. We're not gonna climb the tree because I don't think that's a good idea. Yeah, if it bites you, that's permission to bite back. Once again, kinky. All right. Let's hold our breath. Please go away, Mr. Werewolf. What is it? If it bites you, it's venomous or something? If you bite it, it's poisonous. I don't know. Hopefully we weren't supposed to get her infected there, so...
It's a fun game.
I never wanted to start fighting. Flicker lights,
Jacob, you did set yourself up for this, man.
and if I fall, then I'll be falling at your feet. Love's a flame, and it's cutting me so deep. Half a close, enough to burn. I won't run if I wake up here next to you. It's only worth it if it hurts.
It's okay, buddy. It's just a broken heart.
Technique needs work.
Hey. Yeah. I guess you found that.
Of course.
Why is she wearing a padlock as a necklace?
We thought we could get caught, huh?
Yeah, I guess.
Jacob, I thought we agreed that this, us,
Yeah, time will heal a broken heart, but not that bitch's window.
Yeah. No. I know. You just love having an audience, huh?
Jacob.
I mean, I can't believe you fucking Frenched him. You know, in front of everyone. Jesus wept.
French, are we 12?
No, but Nick is. Kind of.
Jesus wept.
You know, I love the guy.
Exactly. The padlock necklace is some Yu-Gi-Oh
Well, I
level
hate to break
fashion
it to you, but he
bullshit.
just had his tongue down my throat, and he definitely knew what to do with it.
Emma, not the point.
You really love fucking with me, huh?
Lighten up, Sourpuss, please.
Girl, what did you think was going to happen? Like,
What?
I've just
No,
checked the
nothing.
walkthrough. I don't think we did anything
Nothing,
wrong,
never
so... I'm hoping we're going on the same walkthrough, but I could be wrong.
Sulking, driving yourself crazy, imagining Nick's tongue in my mouth.
Ah!
But we are not going to go blind any
Sure.
further, so...
You can go grab us some towels.
What do you need towels for?
Well, we agreed. Summer fun, right? Apparently, summer is not quite over.
Okay.
Exactly. This qualifies as sexual harassment. Stop it. And see, she's sexually harassed a lot of people at this point. Leave these poor teenagers alone. They're already confused. Woo, dead body. The real question. Hi.
Hi. I actually need to jump off.
Okay.
Everything's okay. And I will fill you in more on this later.
Sounds good.
But I gotta go.
Okay. I'll
So,
finish up
sorry,
this
guys.
chapter. No problem.
Okay. Good luck. Don't kill anybody.
I'll try.
Okay. Bye.
Bye. I will make sure everyone is updated when I get the update. But you guys know just about as much as I do right now, so guess we'll just keep going for now. But that's what I thought I heard too, so. All right. I don't think I need to look at anything here, according to this walkthrough.
Huh.
4 months on, the hikers are
long
still
ago.
missing. Well, we found one of them.
Wonder if it was near here.
Oh. I'm glad he's okay, but yeah, get him help and whatever he needs, please.
Chackett and Thackett, huh? Oh, well, Chackett must mean Mr. H. Chris Hackett. Who the hell is Thackett?
What's the cop's name again? It's not Tony. It's... I don't know. Do I have... Let's see... Evidence, clues... I don't think I have a... character list. I do not. I also do not have any tarot cards, and she's gonna bitch at me for that. Travis, there we go. I know, we've called him so many other names that, like... I forgot what I was looking for here. Towels, that's right. Officer Oinker. Look, as disrespectfully as possible, fuck him.
Yeah, we'll see about that.
Yeah, no swimming. There we go. Tarot card. She's not gonna completely bitch at us. Just like, probably mostly. Okay, I need to go find the towels. I think they're up here if I remember correctly. We've only played through this like 3 times, and I still can't remember. Da-da-da-da-da.
God damn it.
There's no towels.
None?
There's exactly 0.
You dick.
What the hell?
Just get back down here, Jacob.
I mean, didn't we like just clean up the camp? We would have done a really shitty job if like we didn't clean up the towels and just left them there for next year.
What are these numbers?
I do not know what those numbers are. Take a look here. Woo. Hello. Oh, she's already half naked. I wonder if there's anything I can see through these. Okay, it made scary noise, but I don't know what was scary about it. He is a peeping Tom. I don't know what these diagrams are, and Jacob's head keeps getting in the way. Structure. We making a boat, connecting line, life buoy to provide buoyancy and prevent drowning. That is very important when you have a boat, I think. I don't know. I don't go on boats very often. Which is funny, because I really actually do like the water, but... Alright, well, we didn't find towels.
Okay, well, I guess we could just, like, drip dry, or you could shake it out doggy style.
Wow, you really know how to talk to a girl, don't you?
Well,
I mean, buddy, you do have a sweatshirt on,
you
like...
can't just pretend that it didn't happen.
Oh, but I can because you see. Oh, help! Help! I'm drowning, and I need a big, strong, not at all insecure man to come save me.
All right. We are going to be enthusiastic.
Okay.
What's this? A female in need? Fear not, fragile thing, for Hurricane Jake is here!
I already regret this.
Oh, oh, oh. Cold, cold, cold. Oh, cold.
Hurricane Jake.
We don't joke about hurricanes anymore. Too soon. Too soon.
Oh, okay. Okay, now you're gonna get it. See? Hey! Switch!
Oh, stop being rough.
Doesn't say not to splash, so.
Attack!
Hey.
It's so cold, everything is shrinking. Wonder what we're talking about when we say everything. It's fine. Oh, well. We splashed.
Dick move.
Hopefully, that doesn't, impact us later.
Hey, look.
If someone dies because I
this
splashed
out.
out in the ocean, I'm gonna be pissed.
Okay.
Take a picture of me. Yeah, for your, like, little subscribers or whatever. Top 10 guys who will keep you satisfied at summer camp.
This
Oh,
feels
like,
like sexual
I'm not-
harassment, and I'm not even
What?
there. Okay, flirt, dive in, grab, QTE, detangle.
Oh, shit, the rotor arm. Oh, gotta be fucking kidding me.
All right, we will dive in. Apparently, we say fuck Abby. Or, you know, not fuck Abby.
Jacob? Ugh, Dick.
And she just, like, goes on her own way. It's fine. All right, grab, quick time event, detangle. Okay, so we'll grab. Yay, we got the rotor arm. Does that mean we'll be able to drive out of here this time? How fun! Did we find him last time? Or her? It? Why would you put barbed wire underwater? Like, what? In what world? This is a summer camp. Are you telling me no one goes and swims under here? Like, this feels like a lawsuit waiting to happen.
Shit.
Okay, so maybe I need to choose a different guide. Let's see. We are in chapter 3.
That was some mighty fine social disruption there, Kaylin, I have to say.
Ah, or was it just the nudge that Abby needed?
You're an evil genius.
Who do
She
you
knew
think
what
is
she
gonna
was
make the
doing.
first move? Nick or Abby?
Ooh, good cue. My bet's on neither.
I don't know. Nick's got the beast in him.
If by beast you mean some sort of mild-mannered baby deer.
Hey, don't let that cute, preppy aesthetic fool you. It's like a steel barbecue grill under that shirt.
So, you noticed that too, huh?
So, what do you guys want to do now?
We can keep playing.
Yeah? Just the three of us?
All right, Dylan. Truth or... I sound like Abby.
Oh my gosh.
We gotta help her.
Wait, where did it come from?
This way. Come on.
Abby! Help! Please! Nick! Help him!
We will be worried.
Where's Nick?
Go after Nick! Go!
We'll be assertive.
Okay. I got this.
That shotgun's got a hell of a spread. Be careful. Okay, all right.
Cool. I think we're on the same guide, so. All right. I do know we've taken these shortcuts before. And also the fact that we know we can't die in them, you know, probably helps too. We just make Ryan's clothes dirty. All right, let's take the shortcut. Come on, buddy, you can do it. There we go. Climb, Ryan, climb! Alright, once again, take the shortcut again. I was paying attention because I was starting to read chat. Thought we were done with the quick time events. Apparently we are not. Hey, Bobby. Okay, shout. Shout.
Hey! Get the fuck off of him! Stop! Stop! I'll shoot! Holy shit, dude!
Oh, not. Hey, can you walk? Jack, gotta go. Come on.
Where?
Get back to the fire. Oh.
Where do you think you gotta go, buddy? Because I would choose the hospital if I were you, but, maybe not. Maybe that's not your thing. All right, and we are in the middle of the Naked Jacob chapters. Why would you not at least put on your shoes? Like,
Oh, Jesus. There's a half-naked girl waiting for you back there, Jacob. What are you doing?
you did just leave her out there alone. Not exactly knight in shining armor material. Don't call out, smash, bleeding, don't throw dirt. Let's see if I remember those. Hello? Or I guess don't call out. That sounds legit. I think I would like to leave, please. Think about how much shorter this game would have been if we had not taken the rotor arm. Okay, do not call out.
No.
All tied up like a Christmas ham. Do you tie up hams?
Shit. Fuck.
Weak. Gotta get some core strength, my dude. Hi, Bobby. All right, pleading.
Oh, please, man, just let me down, okay?
I actually don't mind Bobby, so
Don't hurt me, please.
I don't mind being nice to him. And admittedly, I think I just
Jesus
accidentally
Christ, what
shot
the fuck
him,
are you
so
doing?
or not accidentally, but I think I just shot him, so. Exactly, hams look tight at least. Like,
Son of a bitch. What are you doing? Shh. Quiet.
we are not going to throw dirt, because then he's going to blood us.
Helps if you close your eyes.
What are you doing? Stop.
Oh my god, just a tetanus shot that you would need after this.
Tastes
I
bad,
just.
huh? It's for your own good.
Why are you putting it in his mouth?
What are
Does
you
his
up to
arm
now,
not work?
Willie?
What the fuck? What the fuck?
I mean, Jacob, you are well within your rights to be sitting there going, what the actual fuck? Considering the fact you got tied up in a trap, then some dude came, cut you down, and then poured blood on you.
Seems like just a blink and you're back to see me again.
Yeah, and I even brought you a card so
So,
you can't bitch at me.
Then, what have we got? It's the star. Hmm. Stars, stars in the night, sky, beacons of light, dreams of hope, purpose, or a reminder of our insignificance, fear of despair, trust in the light of the star. With it comes clarity, and sometimes proof. Remember, there's always more than meets the eye. Would you like me to show you?
I don't think this matters. She is just not having me right now. I mean, sure, why not? We'll see it. We've probably seen it before, but at least now we'll have some context as to what it is. That is Emma taking the picture of
Back
what
to
is
it then.
trying to kill her. So
Back to Hackett's Quarry. Back to Hackett's Quarry you go. Oh, the fun you'll have.
all right. So we will end here for tonight, so that we don't do too much more without Lemur. Next stream is, let's see, today is Thursday. So next stream is Sunday, 10 o'clock Eastern, 7 o'clock Pacific. I might do a special stream tomorrow.
It was I don't
Just because I have the day off. So I might do a special stream in the evening. We'll do probably some Raging Loop. No, I don't want to shoot Caleb as Caitlin again. That sucked the first time. That was awful. I'm gonna hate that. But yeah, so possibly stream tomorrow night for Raiden Loop, and then we will have a stream on Sunday at the very least. I will try aiming for his torso once we get there. Don't have any more announcements, I think. Below are the links to Twitter and YouTube. Twitter, you can see if I do end up doing that special stream, what time, we're playing, or just in general, what are we playing. You can see my gift choices. I like to think I'm decent at choosing them. YouTube, you can see our past uh, streams, anything but the Raging Loop ones. Please remember the Raging Loop uh, Twitch only streams. The first one is expiring in a couple of days, so please go back and watch it if you are behind. Because once it is gone, it is gone. I cannot get it back. So, yeah, hoping that Lemur's dad is okay, and hopefully I will have an update for you on tomorrow. Have a good night, all. Wash your hands, wear your masks, get vaccinated, and I'll be back probably tomorrow. Have a good night. Bye.